see. Is that if I was to ask you this question, could you compare when you're playing on stage to teaching, the difference between the two? What makes you feel more joy?
Teaching is something that you give, you nurture a student.
Right.
But when you're performing, you have to do it yourself.
I see.
So I think that's the joy that you get. Yes.
Right. So it's two complete different.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yes.
All right. So I believe we have a clip of both Soundry and Ramya performing together. Let's just take a look at this.
Doing that.
Right. All right, sorry. We were just watching that and we were speaking about, both of you, about your music. Now, the song that was just being played here is actually...
The composer is Rachmaninoff.
Yeah. And now you were saying that actually some composers actually make music for two pianos.
Quite a lot of them
Yes.
have, but it's very rarely performed. And so we are still discovering a lot of new repertoire. And every concert we've been putting out new repertoire.
Yes. We don't like to repeat something that we have played before.
Right.
But there's so much to discover.
Oh, okay.
So much more to discover. So I think...
Wait, so you're telling me that there's actually people who have written, like composed music that for two pianos.
Yes.
There's a long list of it.
Long list, yes.
Okay.
And also composers who have taken certain things from originally written pieces and made their own arrangements.
I see.
And for this evening's concert on the 19th, we're going to do a lovely fantasy of Carmen tunes, because Carmen was actually an opera written by Bizet, a French composer, but this particular Carmen fantasy has been written by a pianist who has formed his own duo.
Right. So it's more of like a remix.
Absolutely.
In modern terms, yes.
In modern
remix.
Terms. You hear that, guys? I'm modern, apparently. All right. Enough jokes. All right. So getting to the special features of the night.
Oh, well.
When I come there, you know I'm going to be there. But
the special features of the night are these beautiful ladies.
Of course.
Musical colors on two pianos. The stage is set, and I know we are also having a couple of special guests on the show, and I think I have to again, put your attention back again to them about the guests who will be playing for the show, because
we always like to bring the talents of young artists. So this time we thought of a young boy who is just after his O-levels, and he likes to kind of play around with different types of music. So he's going to be a bit of fusion.
I see.
So he's going to work out something with ragas and with different rhythms from Sri Lanka, and he's going to have a flautist and a violinist to get this whole thing together. So it's going to be a little ensemble arranged by this young artist. His name is Joshua Asokan. And he's still a boy who goes to school and yet has the time to write out a little composition, especially for this evening.
That is amazing. That is what I'm really surprised to see is that a lot of younger kids in Sri Lanka are getting more and more talented. Like just the other day we had a boy that just organized an entire concert in aid of abuse against women. Such brilliance. All right, getting back to your event again. What sort of crowd are you expecting to come in for this event?
As I said, a wide audience, because Soundari and Ramya have obviously catered in their music, in their repertoire, it caters to a wide audience. So it's not just classical, it's a little bit of the jazz, a little bit of the opera, and then we're having the guest artists perform as well. But that being said, I think it's yes, we would like to have a full house, because the end game this evening is all for the Valioya project, sustaining the employment areas for these war-torn women, and we'd like to know that the ticket sales, the entire audience is sitting over there, and we'll be able to give them a gift at the end of it all, about to know that they'll be sustained in their employment features. So this is what I'd like everyone who is listening to the program to take back, to say yes, do get your tickets between the 1st and the 9th, and if you, in case you need to get your tickets after the 9th,
if you do miss that time period,
you can also contact us on Facebook on Zonta Club 3 of Colombo, where we have a website, we have a page for them on musical colors for 2 pianos.
Great.
Yes, so that's also another way of having your tickets, but we have we think that Chogam might have a play in having a couple of roads being closed, so we'd like you to really get your tickets between the 1st and the 9th at the Lano went, and because the stage is all set, everything is ready, and
it sounds exciting.
Yes,
I just can't wait to be there.
Absolutely.
And we call here at MTV call you to actually be a part of this. All right, ladies, unfortunately we're out of time, but it's been such a pleasure having you on the show, and we'd love to have you again, and we are so excited. I just can't wait to come there. And
well, thank you for having us on the show. Thank you for MTV as well for being a part of this whole thing.
No problem.
And thank you very, very much for having us.
All right, thank you. All right, so if you want to know more information about today's show, you can email us at mtvsports@maharaja.lk. That's mtvsports@maharaja.lk. Email us and we'll find the time to answer. We will. Also, you can find us on Facebook on www.facebook.com/Good Morning Sri Lanka. You guys have a pleasant morning. I'm your host, Jason. What's that?